Before we even begin blame the coach, let's even go to the management. Coming into this season, everybody was expecting that players like Casemiro would not be in this team. Why I go get Casemiro in my team now? Now let's look at whose team where Casemiro they start at the Premier League. He can't start at Sunderland. There is no way he can bench Xhaka. He cannot start at Newcastle. There is no way he can bench Gumares or Tonali. He cannot even start at Brighton. There is no way he can bench Baleba. He cannot start at Arsenal. He can't start at Liverpool. Who's team when go start in the Premier League? He cannot even start at Aston Villa because you cannot bench players like Onana and this guy with the pool. I don't forget his name. But he cannot bench players in that middle. But why do we have him? We are supposed to be one of the best teams in the league. Why do we keep players like Casemiro in our team? Now you look at the bench today, you want to say we play Akanji, but who that then go bring in? Aside from, let's say, Kobe Mino. That is why I begin to blame the management. When I know so, I not begin for sign Baleba. But when I want to go with the false impression like you wanted a midfielder. So you went in for a midfielder that you know it's impossible to get at that time. Just to give us the fake impression that, look, we want a midfielder. And when you didn't get him, what was the plan B? What was the plan B? If you came out for a midfielder, now because you feel say the problem at the team at the middle. But then even when you know, so you don't get the player you want. So there is other player like Baleba again. Okay, what can we get? Can we get a midfielder on loan? At least why would they prepare the budget for Baleba next season? And now if the situation I don't get now is that you've opened the eyes of other teams now on Baleba. So next summer, not so we no more get for Godi. A team like Man City will be looking at Rodri. They say, Rodri, you go in the age 2 now. We need a player like Baleba now. Liverpool will be looking at we cannot be over dependent on Gravenberch. Can we go and get Baleba? So now we don't raise their awareness. And then you know where other team again compete against with they left Baleba. We go for another Casemiro, another player we old 35 years for can't play. This is why we are losing it. Amma will not talk from the one say he would not change. There is no plan B. He's not going to change his system. But I think he will get forgot to a point now where they look at, okay, we admire the fact that you not change your system. But what we don't see now that your system you know and change the work. So since you know the change them, let's find a player let's find a coach that will now have a different system. Because that's how we reach now. Because you cannot tell me play 4 games, 4 points. And we want this game to have gone 6 on the table. Man City we just get 6 points. They are sitting now 8. So imagine so we win this game. We get 7 points. The 6 man are 7. The one with the 6, Everton gets 6. They did 6 at the team. Then we are just roaming around. This game today was just down to errors. I told you last game against Arsenal. I said when you are playing a big game, it all comes down to getting that first all-important goal. That first goal. And since it started the game, they were very nervous. They were very nervous. You could tell because when you begin, you don't see the team nervous. When you begin see player like Rodri, they lost ball. As Rodri begin lost ball because he was the target in this game. Now he go take the ball out. As soon as Godge begin lose ball, you don't say City team was nervous. The one player that was creating the problem for us was Doku. The same way Doku go score the goal, Doku go get the assist. Was not fair his wing. Now show him he can so he left his own wing. The players are struggling to understand the system. But then we have to also be holding them accountable because as a player, the one unique quality we forget now what to call versatility. So you want to tell me say you know one way no more you do. What is difficult about the 3-4-2-1 system or 3-4-3 system? What is difficult? Is the lead not a defender? Is Lenio not a defender? Is Mazarawi Dogu not defenders? They're all defenders. The only they get there, so it is just the same role that you once had. The only person who official with the complaint at the major was like Bruno Fernandes. He not for the City. Now he's going to play in a 2 midfield. But Ugarte is playing what he normally plays as a number 6. So what is the most difficult thing about playing the 3-4-3 formation? We need for the old players to be accountable because at the end of the day they are receiving salaries. And at certain times we are so unfair to the coach because you get opportunities to score goals. The team does not score. We come out here, we don't criticize the players. We criticize the coach. We did the same thing against West Ham last season. Diallo get 1v1. They miss him. The next day, they sack Tenak. They sack armor him today. Not to armor him in fault. Now the management in fault. Now these players in fault. If you say they rebuild, not afraid. Sterling right now and this other guy, Disasi, are not even allowed to train with the main team for Chelsea. Sometimes look at Casemiro, bruh. This bruh, he do so good. But they tell them under 21, they tell you fan club. Because if you are building a team, you cannot build a team around a 35-year-old. And that was where Tenak got it wrong. You have to build a team, you look at AXC, where they struggle die. You look at Casemiro or AXC, you want to build a team around them. It's not possible. It's not possible. You have an attacker, play to the attacker's strength, and not a big weakness to get. They get multiple chances for sending the ball into the box. Dogu's biggest problem is delivery. His biggest problem is delivery. Other players don't even send the ball into the box. Alan is not that player where the whole ball begin card. But Man City they play with his strength. He is not Aguero. Now go do up, take ball, carry 1-2 man. That is not Alan. But when Guardiola they tell the players, when you see Alan made you only the ball for him before. Because one of this instant way another way you get 2 chances, you are sure that you are going to get 1 goal. How many chances did we create for Sankoh in this game? They go get somebody now who can tell me say when they don't say oil on, the car Sankoh was passer. But how many chances do we create for our attackers? I like we win Alan at this team. We are going to struggle. Look where Kamwa the glow. If I decide to get United shirts now, I'll able go now. Better that tip me shirt. Because now the only 2 make now they go and they face embarrassment. Why they go now? They go as a City fan. After all Manchester and Manchester are holding at the same side. So as it stands now, Alan Madrid.